remember that girl that she was only like 14 was found in the desert?
Yeah.
So that guy, that was like her boyfriend or whatever, he was cleared. But
Yeah,
he didn't have involvement.
They tried to frame him.
But he moved his 2 real estate houses into his mom's name. So he's doing things just in case. So that's weird to me. Because why would you do that if you're definitely innocent?
But now his name is ruined. Like, ain't no coming back from dating a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I wonder what his mom thinks.
Especially if you got framed, and then he might not even. They found all these fake IDs on her.
I don't know, I just think the whole situation is weird.
Yeah.
Her parents should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, she wasn't even missing.
She was, but she wasn't. She was missing from her family, but she's still alive.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Suggs out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Pirtle. Then there's Williamson. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hornets, they've got Flagg, sharp out. Out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Bailey in at the 3. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that every...
Yeah.
I'll look back and check. I wrote it all down so I don't forget in case you ask me a question. So Navy has that sweater on, so I don't want to buy for the Mickey one. But
everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Because I fucking suck like that.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Pistons. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Nobody near Williams. The baseline jumper goes down.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Cunningham against Suggs. Down low, here's Ware, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Suggs looking around. Here's Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Williamson is skilled at finishing on the defense.
Cunningham against Suggs. Back to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Ware. A three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams kicks to Williamson. They get the rebound. Misses the layup.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Jakob Bertel, Suggs dishes to Williamson. Bertel sets the pick for Williamson to the inside. Here's Suggs. Another miss by Utah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Cunningham. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. They're running. Jumps up. And Suggs throws it down.
Boy, I like how confident Suggs is on the break. Feels like he's fully in control in these situations.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs. Cunningham passes to Bailey. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Cunningham for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Utah leading. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Marbury. Here's Bailey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Williamson finds Suggs. Outside Hardaway. Williamson in the post. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson. Also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
The Jazz making a switch here. Van Horn's checked in. goes to the hoop.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, what do you think? Once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Flagg. Back to McGrady. 1:53 left to play here in the first. Here's Bailey. Fires the 3. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Van Horn. Hasn't made one yet. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Marbury passes to Robinson. Utah with the rebound. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Hornets. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Nick Richards comes in for Flagg. And it's Keon Ellis in for Bailey. Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Collier. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Good. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Johnson in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Grizzlies. McGrady kicks to Ellis. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Utah, both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Collier out there with Johnson. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. Jazz leading by 6. To the middle. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Khalil Ware subbed in for Nick Richards. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. They're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Bailey is checked in for Charlotte.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he made.
And so the timeout by Real Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Ware. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Jazz leading by 4. Master Williams. Here's De Silva. Here's Collier. Here's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Collier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Sean. He has 6. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Inside, De Silva. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Flagg comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Max Christie in for Sharp. A switcher also for Utah. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Cunningham with the slam.
And once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Cunningham passes to Christie. Cunningham outside. Flagg with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Bailey. Here's the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side, Williams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 8-point game. The rebound by Collier. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break now for Charlotte for the finish. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Collier. 6 points for him. Hurdle up top. Pass to Collier. Hurdle with a screen on Christie. Collier. A 3-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Marbury. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Collier. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Williamson outside. Oh, and he jams it right over Cooper Flagg.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is McGrady. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Suggs. Marbury passes to McGrady. Beyond the arc. And the Hornets miss again. Jazz leading by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs kicks to Williamson. Back to Suggs. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Ellis. Outside, Suggs. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebound because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pelicans, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
I don't see it.
Now let's get into that first half. The story so far has been the impact of Zion Williamson.
He's feeling it. Exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Of the patience in that first half, waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Sharp, Bailey out there with Flagg. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Ware in at the 5, down low. So that's the Hornets' 5. And finished off by Bailey.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that one is good from Suggs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Cunningham with it. Hardaway picks him up. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one is good from Suggs.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
Cunningham kicks to Ware. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Ware's got his second bucket tonight.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And stolen by Sharp. Pass to Flagg. Williamson against Cunningham. Sharp on the wing. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Hornets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the Jazz with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hardaway kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purdy.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Pass to Cunningham. Suggs with the steal. Now Hardaway. He's got 5. On the wing, Williams. Over in the corner, Williamson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Hornets trail by 9. And here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Williams with outside. Back to Suggs. Outside Williams. Pass to Williamson from past the arc. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. They grab their own miss. Ware. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Well, they're getting stopped, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. To the paint, here's Ware. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead. Cunningham against Suggs. Williamson outside. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Ellis against Bay. Ellis, the pass to McGrady. 5 on the clock. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
55 seconds left to play in the third. He nails it, and we're timed out. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back was about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Nobody near Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Marbury. McGrady outside. Down low. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Johnson.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Utah. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Jazz with the lead. So on the floor for Utah, both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Johnson is out there with Collier. And it's De Silva in at the 4. And that one's good. Flagg.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Williams' shot is off. The Hornets shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Collier. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Cunningham is checked in for Ellis. And Utah with a change here, too. Williamson's checked in. Cunningham's shot is off. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That's foul number 2 for him. Bailey's checked in for the Hornets.
Number 19, Ace Bailey.
Johnson from outside buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Cunningham passes to Bailey. Pocket 6. Against Johnson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jazz leading by 4. Williamson left side. Count it.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Sharp finds Cunningham. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Williams. And Ace Bailey picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Williams passes to Cade. Back to Williams. There's Williamson with the three. The rebound by Shaw. Hornets trail by 6. Flagg with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Bailey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it in.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Charlotte. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Khalil Ware. And Tracy McGrady's subbed in for Flagg. Utah also making some changes. Pirtle is checked in for Williams. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Collins. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of the leader.
Jacks up a three, and it's off.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Now, Bailey. Oh, that was a two-hander.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Williams against McGrady. Now Sharp to take the lead. Williams with the rebound. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Cunningham. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Utah's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Williamson outside. Now Williams. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will return possession. Khalil Ware is checking for the Hornets. Flagg comes in for Bailey. Just 5 to shoot. Williams. The long shot, no good. Hornets shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Now Sharp. Out Cunningham. They set the screen to take the lead. And the crafty layup. Good.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through.
A 2-point game. .15 left in the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Sharp. Verde sets the pick for Hardaway. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Now Sharp. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cunningham looking around, and he banks the layup in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Williams. Oh, what a play inside.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The lead is 2.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 4. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage.
And the Hornets call time here. 15 seconds left in the game. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Suggs. Sharp rips down the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Charlotte with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K as we present our player of the game.